Messy.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Episode 10, season 2, MessyPod. Mac and Mike.
A little deep.
How was your weekend?
I'm good. Cheers with me. Everybody wants to know what's in our cups. Everybody thinks we're drinking
we get
piss.
a lot of comments about
A lot
that.
of the comments think we're actually drinking piss. It's Red Bull.
I mean, we can be.
We're just not putting the cans in until they come through with that money. How was your weekend?
Wait, didn't there used to be like an ingredient in Red Bull that like they got in trouble with or something? Wasn't it like actual bull urine? Am I thinking things wrong?
No, that was a joke. That's taurine, whatever. And they're like, you're in like high school and we're like, it's bull sperm.
Okay, yeah, I remember learning that in like middle school. Yeah, okay, never mind.
First of all, if there was sperm in any drink, it would be sold all throughout WeHo. Second of all, you'd try it.
Would I? Yeah, I'll try it.
But it would kind of be gross. It'd be like a salty. Ugh.
Is urine salty?
No, I'm talking about cum.
Oh, what?
Did you see that? You know what I saw on TikTok? It was gross because you see that bull semen.
Oh,
That's how we got here. But I saw a TikTok where someone was like, whoever said pineapple makes cum taste better was a fucking liar.
and
they ate a slice of pineapple with cum on it. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting, but amazing at the same time. Anyway, that's what I did this weekend. What did you do?
That's all you just watch TikToks?
No, we'll get into more. I have longer stories, but you tell me about yours.
We both had them. I think we both had kind of messy weekends. You had a very messy weekend.
Yeah, I got drugged Friday night. I got straight up roofied. That was it.
What a fun Friday night.
I put my drink down at Rocco's. I had one drink. One. Then, don't know. No idea.
Did someone like get you out of the situation or what happened?
Yeah.
Who?
My friend Kimber. I was with her. I don't remember anything. I just woke up on her couch.
That's good.
That's it. I also had a different experience with like other friends I was kind of pissed about. You know, like when people invite you out, but like I don't think they expect you to come, and then you get there and you're like, I don't think I was wanted here. That could have also been my crippling social anxiety.
When was this?
Also Friday night.
She had a series of emotions, and suddenly you woke up on a couch.
Yes. And then it took me an entire day to recover, but then I had to go down to Costa Mesa because my friend Carrie was hosting down there. So we went down there, and that was a lot of fun. It was like MTV smash. I was like, cool, this was fun. And then I woke up at Whole Foods. I have no idea why. I just woke up in the Sherman Oaks Whole Foods, like very confused. But
what a life. That just reminds me of like when you first moved to LA. That was you like every weekend.
Yeah, that was a lot. This was a long weekend. Like yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill. I ate like a box of pasta, a pint of ice cream. I didn't leave my house at all. Everybody was like, come to WeHo for like a birthday brunch. I was like, no. They were like, but it's my birthday. I'm like, I could not care less. Have a great birthday.
Scandalous. Wow. My weekend was terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Let's reel that back. My weekend was weird. I mean, I took one of my friends out on Saturday. His boyfriend just broke up with him like 2 days before. And so he got pretty messy. He got really messy.
Well, as one should after a breakup.
So messy.
As one should.
I mean, but like when it's to the point that I have to clean it up, I'm kind of upset about it.
Wait, what do you mean by clean up?
I mean, first we went out. He's a white twink in WeHo. Of course, he's going to attract every single guy under the sun. It was a very, very interesting experience to see these guys like hovering around him. And we were all looking around like, what is happening?
Yeah. It's gross. It's nasty.
It's a predator. And he got really drunk, and then he ended up throwing up in our apartment's hallway. He just cleaned it up yesterday, and then
What?
He pissed in my closet.
Why?
Because he was drunk apparently, and like he randomly ended up in my closet with the door closed. Okay. And so he woke up in like the middle of the night drunk in this dark space, not knowing where he was, had to pee, and so he peed in my closet. Okay,
but we not all accidentally peed somewhere when we were drunk? But I hope you made it not embarrassing for him, because we've all been there.
I tried my best, but on the inside I was like, oh my God.
Yes, because it's embarrassing. I can one up that if you want. In high school, I did that. I peed. It was a high school party, and we all just like crashed at the house. And I peed on the couch in my drunken. Like I got up and I was upstairs. I got up. I walked upstairs. For some reason, I thought that was the bathroom, and I just like went up to the couch and I peed on it. But there was a girl sleeping on the couch. I pissed on that bitch. I pissed on that bitch. Everyone woke up. She's like, "What is this?"
Did she know it was
and
you?
I didn't even remember.
No.
They found out. We all found out because there were cameras in the house. They had video footage of me pissing on this bitch.
Do they sell the footage?
Honestly, that would be a great. I would post that on YouTube right now. Right now.
Put it on your Instagram
Pissing
story.
on bitches 2020. Can you imagine? And I still got invited back like every week. I don't understand. She thought it was funny.
That is.
It's like O.J. Simpson all over again. Not O.J. No, R. Kelly. O.J. Simpson. R. Kelly.
Hey, we don't know what OJ's into. I don't know. He's out of jail now.
Yeah,
he might be running wild.
Peeing on everything. He peeing on society because he got a fucking way with it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, true.
But I did it again, too.
You peed on someone again?
No, I peed on a couch again. We were at like my friend is like these rich Franken Lakes girls. We use them for everything they were worth. Love you guys. But they had like, we went on spring break in college. And she was like, "Oh, I have a penthouse in wherever everybody goes for spring break in college in Florida." I don't remember the fucking name.
Tampa?
Right? Not Tampa.
Miami?
No, Panama. Panama City.
I don't know Florida at all.
Is that it? Panama City? I don't know. Something like that. Some penthouse, and it was beautiful. But of course, my drunk ass pees all over the couch again because I think I get up and I walk to it and I think it's a bathroom. I don't know what it is with me and couches. But I never told her. This is me. This is me admitting.
Drunk Mike away from couches.
Yes, this is me admitting it because they were beautiful cushions. I'm like, I can't afford to fix these, so I just like flipped them and never told her.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I have to be an adult now. Literally right after we film this, I have to go and I just bought a carpet cleaner, and so I got to do that in my room. It's gonna be a mess.
You can find somebody whose kink it is to clean that. They'll pay you. That's the way you get ahead in life.
That's how. Get some cash in a clean room. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll think about it.
I mean, I can't believe someone peed in your closet. Did they pee on any of your stuff?
I don't think so. They like peed on my door.
On your door?
On the closet door.
Wow. Welcome to Messy, guys.
Welcome to Messy.
We talk about the deep stuff
We talk about peeing on couches and closets.
I did Postmate McDonald's to the club. I was hungry.
On
Saturday. It's like all these beautiful people, and then there was me like, I just Postmated McDonald's.
I mean, hey, on brand, you know?
I made great friends. Yeah, everybody wants... I was a nugget slut. I was like, who wants some nuggets? I got like that pack like 40 nuggets.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like $10. That's why I texted you yesterday. I was being so nice. I was like, want McDonald's? You just respond, no. Fucking asshole.
I said no. Another text, LOL.
Ooh. Thank you so much.
That is how I text, and that's how Mike hates me.
Well, because you don't understand. You're talking to somebody who, like, I'm a very social person, but unless I'm with you and I can't read you, I am swarmed with crippling anxiety, and it's all relationship-based. So when you send
sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. But as my friend, when you send me a no, the things that scroll through my mind in that amount of seconds, you don't know what it does to me.
I was, like, pissed off at you or something?
Yes. But I think that's everybody. Like, I just have like an overwhelming assumption that everybody just like hates me, and that's why I just like don't give a fuck half the time.
Because it's true.
Okay.
Joking. We all love you, Mike.
What's your gay agenda?
Oh.
Let's get it out of the way. Let's get the segments out of the way.
Bubble in the Red Bull.
Because
1,
2,
3,
and
gay agenda with Mac.
I thought I was gonna say me. Okay.
This week's gay agenda. This one's stupid. I just literally found it like a few days ago, but
if you guys don't know, Max searches to find his gay agenda like while they're rolling.
Okay, no, I searched it like last night too, and I found this one. I was like, do I want to say this one? I don't know, but I guess I'll say it. There is a study that they are now trying to follow to believe that your sexuality and gender identity could be linking you to skin cancer.
I'm fucked.
Which just sounds like the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
So everything causes cancer.
You think because I suck dick suddenly I'm getting skin cancer? What's the reason?
So everything nowadays causes cancer, and they're just adding gay to that.
Everything causes cancer. You remember when California voted on that thing to put that like warning when something causes cancer?
Yeah.
Unknowing that it was going to be on literally everything we
life. Yeah.
So the warning makes no sense. All it does is scare tourists now. They're like, what is happening? Like literally, like it's in front of when I lived in El Segundo, it was in front of my building. And so whenever I had a friend come over, they were like, why is this here? I'm like, it's a California law. That's just because we have washer and dryer machines.
In Jersey, we don't give a shit. We're like, we don't care that you're going to die. We're all going to die. Might as well be by something interesting. Get on Oprah.
But apparently, okay, so the full story is an analysis of survey data from more than 800,000 U.S. adults found skin cancer may be more common among gay and bisexual men and people who are gender non-conforming. What?
So am I less likely to get cancer because I am like, I have a gender I conform to? Is that how this works?
I don't know, but it's a very weird survey to randomly announce that like makes no sense. What's the correlation?
I have a question. I did not know how many genders and sexualities there really were. I'm so not woke. There's an app that someone told me about. It's called, I think, Field.
Field?
Anybody ever hear about Field? Well, we're not getting paid to promote them, so who cares? So, but it's like an app where you go on and you could be like, I don't know, it's basically very in-depth. I've never seen like a dating app that does this. And there were like so many different sexualities and gender things that you could like put in that you're looking for, that you identify as. It was very weird. And you could also be like a person looking for couples if you're like trying to freaky on the down low on a Friday night. I don't know. It was real weird. But there was something called hetero flexible.
Yeah. That's been a thing.
I didn't know that. If I knew that was a thing, I would have said that in high school. I'm hetero flexible. Like, you know what I mean?
It's the what's the Kinsey scale? How no one's 100% gay and no one's 100% straight. Yeah, hetero flexible. That's a thing. Yeah.
I've been hit up a lot of these hetero flexible boys. Let me tell you right now. Hetero flexible. Those are the people that
I think that's what you were doing in college.
Yeah. Yeah. The code word for that was like when you're like drunk having the conversation and they're like, I'm not gay, but or like I don't put a label on things.
I'm not gay, but a hole's a hole at the end of the day, dude.
Yeah. But it was always their hole that was in trouble, so riddle me that.
T. And that's gay agenda, ladies and gentlemen.
Back. I'm still trying to figure out. I think I would just say, like, you know what? Fluid. That's so easy. That's such an umbrella term. Mm-hmm. I feel like when you say, like, what sexuality are you? I'm fluid. That's basically like, mind your fucking business. I fuck what I want. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. So from now on, fluid. Because bisexual was a big trigger for everybody. So I'm just like... I tweeted... I realized I've never seen a beaver.
Okay, where is this going?
I don't know. I realized I saw a really
Welcome to Mike tangenting the most random things on a podcast.
I saw a really cute TikTok of a beaver. So I went to Twitter, as you know, my Twitter doesn't make any sense. I'm just like, just realizing I've never seen a beaver and I'm very upset about it because they're adorable. And everybody, of course, were doing like beaver vagina jokes. They're like, oh, I thought you were bi. You've never seen a beaver? And then the cast from Lohan was like, oh, we literally pulled you out of a beaver. Like the producers. Like, everybody chill out. I just want to see a beaver or a platypus.
I've never seen a platypus before.
Well, our next guest.
A platypus. The one and only Perry the platypus. That's the only one I want to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember? I would love that. We should just interview an animal. Remember when Grace Helbig interviewed Grumpy Cat?
No, I never
Oh my God. It was like my favorite thing. It was just her sitting there on a couch with Grumpy Cat, like asking it in-depth questions. And it just like zoomed on her face and she was like, wow. Wow.
Have you ever met Grumpy Cat?
I thought you were going to say Grace. Didn't Grumpy Cat die?
Did it?
Grumpy Cat's dead, Mac.
Shut up.
Isn't Grumpy Cat dead?
Shut up.
Grumpy Cat's
really?
dead. Wow.
R.I.P. to a real one.
To a legend.
To a real one. Wow.
As long as nothing happens to Doug the Pug.
I met both of them before, like in the past. When did Grumpy Cat die?
I think a year or two ago.
Oh, wow.
I think it's more recent than that. Maybe, I think within a year, though.
Within a year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. R.I.P.
Hey, Siri.
Grumpy Cat.
When did Grumpy Cat die?
Just a sec.
She don't even know. You also know how Siri never just gives you the answer. She just Google searches for you.
Yeah, it's like, here's what I found on the web.
Like, thanks, bitch.
Like, you do it yourself, bitch.
I got a thumb that could do that. Anyway, so Grumpy Cat died somewhat recently. Who cares? Do you follow any pets?
No. Yet. I follow a husky.
Is that me?
Yes, obviously, Mike. Husky Mike.
A husky.
A husky.
Great.
You want to do your segment, Mike?
Sure. Because it's really exciting. Guys. I do.
You found one? Did you find a story?
Yes. Somebody done sent in a fanfic.
Oh, we're actually reading that?
We asked people, yes.
Oh, no.
I'm doing it. We asked, sorry, I'm a little
so
sniffly.
long, isn't it?
We've read longer hookup time stories. Okay. And to be honest, not to brag or anything, but my segment is like the best part of the podcast. So I think no one will complain.
Just listening to Mike stumble through words for like 10 minutes.
I'm dyslexic, you dick. Fuck off. You guys heard it here first. Mac does it, bullies people with disabilities. So if you guys don't cancel
me.
That, please.
Cancel me.
Please.
I need the views. Cancel me so I can make an apology. Like, guys, I'm so sorry.
do I. My videos did so bad last week. Embarrassingly bad last week.
I know. You want to talk about it?
Yes, I was very upset. Our MessyPod videos are getting more views. I'm like, where are those 100,000 people on top of it? I was so upset. But apparently you were saying on your algorithm they were doing bad.
It was doing the same, yeah.
I was pissed. And it was a brand deal video. They're never coming back. I was like, thank you for that check. Bye.
Internet.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. The title was boring. The video was great, but the title was boring.
Then change the title.
I don't know to what. It was about
change
stress.
The title and change
I was very stressed out, so I was like, let's all talk about how to like relieve stress. I never do that. I'm always crackhead energy. And I guess everybody literally was the same. They were looked at it like, fuck, I don't want to watch that. Well, y'all could have been really de-stressed, so you missed the fuck out. So fuck all y'all fake ass hoes. If I want to make a video about massaging my feet, but they would probably love that. Fucking perverts.
Then do it. Get those views.
I'm gonna dye and style my leg hair this week.
It took up time with Mike. Woo! Yeah.
So, guys, I'm really excited. I'm kind of sweating because I didn't read this yet.
Okay.
Because I wanted it to be a surprise.
I haven't read it either. Does it get sexual? Do you think?
I hope so. It could be awful.
It might.
It might be. It might be. It's a little long, but it's fine. It's gonna be a novella. I hope this is sold.
What is it called?
It's called Mac Does It Finds Love.
Yummy.
If this is just mushy and not dirty,
it might be.
Like, I hope you get bondage. Like, I hope they tie your ass up in this shit so I can really have some fun. Okay.
But it's a fanfic, so it's gonna be read like a novel. It doesn't get straight into it.
Should we say who the author is or keep it anonymous?
Yeah. I mean, if it's a fanfic.
By E10 Jamesm. IANJAMEZM. E10 Jamesm. I'm sniffly. Sorry if I'm like sniffling in the mic, everybody. Max sat in his chair, nervous yet excited because tonight he would find love. Just so you know, I haven't douched.
What?
You're nasty. Just so you know, I haven't douched. I couldn't fit my douche through my hemorrhoids.
What? Okay, so this is just gonna be like a fanfic of them like reading me to death or something. What's happening here?
I'm 4 lines down and I already don't want to keep reading because I'm like, is this just gonna be fucking stupid?
Probably.
Yeah, I hope
if it's about me, then probably.
Hope it's real fucking dumb so we can just have some fun. So you're over here, you can't douche because
I have hemorrhoids.
But apparently you're still expecting to fit a dick.
Yeah.
You can't fit a little spout up there, but that's reading Jake.
I need something to burst those hemorrhoids. Okay.
So can you imagine going down a guy and they have fucking like hemorrhoids? Nasty.
No, I can't imagine that.
Anyway.
I don't want to imagine that. Thank you, Mike.
His date said as he sat at the table, "Oh, so it wasn't you.
It wasn't me?
It wasn't you that said that. Your date said that."
Oh,
just so you know, I couldn't. It didn't douche because it couldn't fit the douche through my hemorrhoids. So yeah, his date said as he sat at the table, "Sorry, I just have to be frank." His date added, somehow thinking that this information Mac needed to know. The grammar of a god. Mac's whole fantasy of finding love poofed away as his date went on to order 7 items from the menu. Okay. I'm starving. My name is Fa.
Yes.
My name is F-A-H. Fa.
Fa.
My name is Fa. Got by the way.
Oh, faggot.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh no.
Wait.
I can say it, guys.
Wait a minute.
I have a gay best friend, guys. I can say it.
Yes, exactly. Okay. That's fine. Okay, great. Well, we're off to a great start. Okay, said while removing his iPhone 5S from his thrift store man purse and taking a selfie. I'm Mac. Would you excuse me for a... Can you fucking read this? because I don't know what the fuck's going on, and my dyslexia is not reading well with this. Hold on. Guys, grammar check your shit, especially if it's gonna be dumb, because you're making it very difficult. They made a name Fat Got.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try? I'm right over here. If it's hard for you, then I'll go back, but just I'm getting stressed.
So where are we? Oh, Fanny, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, what? Where are you? Hemline, so yeah, his date says, sorry to be frank. His date added somehow thinking this was information Mac needs to know. Mac's whole fantasy.
Why is it so easy for him to read? What is going on? I was struggling.
An honors student.
Go fuck yourself. I was, you know how like reading groups in school had like different levels and they would give them cute names so they didn't embarrass you?
Mm-hmm.
But they made it very obvious. Like there were the bald eagles and then the ravens and then the pigeons. Like they always thought they were slick. I was always the pigeons. I was the pigeons, but I was like one of the best pigeons, you know?
One of the best pigeons.
Like I was always like flexing like, y'all fucking stupid. Like I was with other people with like Tourette's. But I was like better. I was like, haha, you stuttered. Anyway.
Wow. So this podcast got canceled.
I hope so.
So Mac's whole fantasy of finding love poofed away at his date as his date went on to order 7 items from the menu. I'm starving. My name is Fagat, by the way. His date said while removing his iPhone 5S from his thrift store man purse and taking a selfie. I'm Mac. Would you excuse me a bit? I have to use the restroom. Mac ran to the bathroom and quickly stood on one of the toilets as he tried to escape his date without Fa knowing. Oh, shit, Mac shouted as his J-Lo size ass got stuck. Bitch, where? He tried shouting for help, but no one was in the bathrooms. But soon enough, a fallen angel happened to walk in and went to help Mac. As the guy helped Mac squeeze out the window, Mac couldn't help but feel the guy kept caressing his derriere. Do not touch my insured ass, Mac shouted as he plooped out of the window.
Yeah,
and
first of all, you would insure
alley.
your ass. You're bougie ass bitch. You're bougie. You would insure your ass.
Yeah, I would insure my ass if it was good enough. If I had a J-Lo booty, that shit would be insured twice.
Hell yeah.
Each cheek.
Okay.
Plooped out the window back alley. The night had been a disaster, and he just felt like crying the night away. Felt like crying the night away. Mac got to his apartment and binge-watched Queen Tana Mango's videos to help his mood. The next morning, Mac woke up and went to his usual Starbucks. As he got into a Starbucks, a woman bumped into him and pushed him. Move, I'm famous, she said dismissively. But alas, it was Lindsay Lohan carrying an Asian child on her head and a coffee.
What? How does this add to the story?
I don't know.
And why is Lindsay?
It.
First of all, Lindsay would never be at a Starbucks. Okay, first of all, she has assistants to do that for her, and she only drinks espresso and cocaine. Allegedly.
And Sprites.
Allegedly. And yeah, Sprites.
And Sprites, yeah.
Allegedly.
What is this, honey? Mac couldn't help but exclaim because he was confused. Hey, bitch, the barista, Mike, shouted at
a barista? I went from a bartender to barista?
True.
And that's why I did say that to Lindsay. Hey, bitch!
Mac smiled as his friend handed him the usual. Hey, Mike, was that Lindsay who just walked out of here? Mike nodded as he proceeded to talk about him hooking up with a DL senator the previous night.
How did they know?
Mike was Mac's best friend, who was the talk of the block because of his good looks despite Mike's reserved nature.
Oh, wow.
You have good looks.
Wow.
There
Great.
you go. See, you're welcome.
I can't read, but apparently I can make a sick frappuccino.
Mac and Mike made plans of meeting up that night, and Mac headed back to his apartment to get some work done and get that ad monies. In sooner had Mac opened his laptop than he realized he was trending on Twitter.
When are you going to get fucked? When are you gonna get fucked? That's the whole point of a fanfic.
No, that's what fanfics are. Stories. They start from the beginning to the end.
No, I need you to get fucked. This is hookup time with Mike.
Ass like situation. I can skip over. Let's see.
No,
Let's
skip.
see. Let's see.
I want to know if Lindsay. I want to know where that Asian child went with Lindsay, and I want to know how she got it.
Your Apple subscription is expiring. You just got a notification about it, and so you want to deal with that later. With your broke ass. So
maybe because I had to buy one of your merch that had a shipping fee of $20.
Yeah. That's a lot for merch.
No, but it was worth it, guys. It's very comfortable.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that save. Mac and Mike had plans of meeting up that night, and Mac headed back to his apartment to get. Oh, I don't do that. And sooner. Okay, wait, I did that too. Going through the tweets, Mac realized he was trending because Jake Paul had called him out on a video.
Imagine.
Mac reacted to Jake's clownery. Imagine.
Did you see what just happened recently?
Oh,
with Gigi?
Gigi Hadid.
Amazing.
Called him irrelevant.
Amazing. Yeah. She goes, you and your annoying, irrelevant YouTube crowd. And I was like, drag us. Yes. I love it so much. She's amazing now. I followed her for it.
Jake was inviting Mac to a boxing match. Said if he didn't accept, then he was gay.
What?
Mac was confused and overwhelmed by everything, so he decided to close his laptop and find some dick on Grindr. True. Scrolling through
proving Jake Paul right. So he's like, ew, it's proving right.
Sad. Would you ever box Jake Paul? If Jake Paul were to ever ask you to box, would you box him?
Yes.
Yeah?
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat?
I will say it right now. But the thing is, I'm not a good fighter, but I'm crazy. So like I might lose.
You can't be crazy when it comes to boxing because there's rules.
I will lose. I'll lose, but I'll have his ear in my mouth. Like I'll bite it off. I used to get disqualified from all the karate competitions I was in.
What'd you do?
Well, when they said fight, I fucking fought. I also got kicked out of Little League flag football.
Oh my gosh.
Because I fought. I also got kicked out of 2 basketball tournaments because a bitch was asking for it with a loud ass mouth. What's going on with Jake Paul?
Scrolling through the faces ABIs, Mike finally landed on some Italian guy with big blue eyes named Jake. My boyfriend is not Italian, guys.
Mike landed on him?
No, me, Mac.
Oh, I thought you said Mike.
Did I say you?
Yeah.
Oops.
Keep going.
Don't take my man. But a lot of people think Jake is Italian because he studied in Italy for like a few months. And so I visit him, so people think he's Italian. I'm like, no, he's not Italian. He's whiter than white, guys.
Yes. And his family also owns like a vineyard.
Yes.
Very Italian.
An olive farm / vineyard.
Wow.
It's great. The wine's awesome. You know, I'm always drunk. I'm drunk right now.
Vodka Red Bulls, guys.
I bet he douches, Max said as he DM'd him. Jake responded, and he and Mac went to have a convo till midnight. So you keep on getting notifications. It's like bothering me.
Sorry, I'm so popular.
Joey Walks is live on TikTok.
I don't
know that
care.
Is.
I don't know how to turn those off.
Just in case you wanted to know.
Whatever.
We're gonna have a combo until midnight, so much that Mac had to cancel on Mike pretending that he had a family emergency. Mac slept that night feeling that he had met the Grindr man of his dreams. Every gay's dream.
Gay. You ever have like a conversation with somebody that's like 3 back and forth texts and just instantly think, this could be the one?
Okay, there's 2 more paragraphs. Okay, we're almost done.
Give me.
The next morning, Mac woke up to his doorbell ringing. Confused and hangover from all the wine he had been sipping while listening to Goddess Yonsei, true, Mac lazily went to his door to see who it was. Greg Paul, Mac exclaimed as Jake Paul's father let himself into Mac's apartment.
Imagine. First of all, I hope I'm there. Second of all, that sounds amazing. First of all, I love everything about this story. I also want to know what happened. What happened?
Jake Paul just like written in it. Jake and Jake.
Yeah, and I want to know whatever happened to. I want to know what happened to Fagot. I want to know what happened to Lindsay. I want to know where the Asian kid came from, and why am I at Starbucks?
Because it's you.
Because I did low-key think about it.
You almost a barista when you first moved here, or?
No, when I got fired.
Oh, damn. Not Starbucks.
Who knows? I love coffee. Anyway, what?
I can't let him sucker punch you, Mac. You are hotter than a Hawaiian pepper on a summer night. I can't let him hurt you. Greg shouted as he dreamily stared at Mac's dreamy mud brown eyes.
Brown eyes?
I have liked you, Mac, since I saw your luscious chocolate skin wearing a nurse costume on YouTube. Greg murmured while biting his lip like an e-boy to improve his non-existent sexiness. Where's this?
Have you seen his sex video?
Jake Paul's dad?
Yeah.
Has a sex video?
Oh, yeah.
Since when?
Oh, years.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like not impressive. Which also leads me to think that they're not impressive. Which kind of like for
father, like
whatever
son.
reason, for whatever reason makes me happy. So, you know, that's what I would do in the boxing match. I would just pants him and then run away.
Mac felt like screaming, but he was also horny, so he let Greg kiss him.
What? I feel like he's done that before. When you're like, "Well, I'm here. I don't know what else to do."
This is getting so weird. Can you fart in my mouth? Greg whispered. It makes me so horny. Mac was confused, but turned on by the filth of the action. So he did it, and they proceeded to have butt sex as Mac continuously farted in his face, which made Greg harder and harder. This is just a drag on like the Paul father.
Wait a minute, hold on. What happened to the man of your dreams online? What happened? Hold on.
It's not about Jake.
First off, what happened to the man of your dreams? It's not about Jake. When all of a sudden he just showed up at your door. There was no lead up or build up, and now you're farting in Greg Paul's mouth. I don't understand. Wait a minute. What is going on? This is weird. Have you ever seen cake farts? You know that bitch got
I'm
paid.
the number one subscriber.
You know she got paid by a millionaire like $4,000 to do that.
Probably.
Shit. I would fart in a cake in a second for that. Pay my bills.
Like, you know what I like? Cake farts.
Next time I'm messy, guys, if you see a cake on this table,
You know what the fuck is happening.
you know what the fuck's going down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 hours later, they were done with their TRYST tryst. Okay. Stephen Rise uploaded you even get notifications from Frank. Yeah. There you go. Shout out.
I get so many notifications from that fucking website.
Literally, me reading this is like you're getting a notification every 5 seconds. It's a very interesting story. Okay.
Finish the story.
Where was I?
Almost done.
Tryst. And Mac felt ashamed of himself. How could he let the enemy slip through the door and fart on his face?
Wait, I thought you farted on his face.
I don't know. I
You
guess
farted on each other's face?
How did I let the enemy slip through the door and I farted on his face? I think that's what it's trying to say. Ooh. Mac then texted his grinder Italian guy from the previous night, and they decided to meet up at a local pub.
Oh, you're just
so that was just
slutting.
a random.
That was just like,
just
by
a
the way,
random moment.
Yeah. You're that random moment when Greg Paul just shows up at your door and
you gotta fart in his face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything for that bag, you know? Max showed up looking like a snack, and not 5 minutes later, Big Blue Eyes guy showed up. Alas, Jake was not a catfish. Mike, Mac's friend, showed up to serve them because apparently he got fired from Starbucks.
I can't even keep Starbucks.
No. Apparently.
What the fuck? That was an unnecessary drag. Why do you get to get laid by everybody and I get fired from Starbucks?
Okay. Mac and Jake went on to have a conversation for hours, and they both realized they were mean for each other. Meant. Okay. I have douched. I can see that question on your face, Jake whispered sexually to Mac. These are the conversations gay have on random dates.
I've douched.
I douched today, by the way. I know this is our first date, but I just want you to know I douched.
You don't ever. Yeah, if anybody's like misinformed, you never like explicitly say whether or not you've douched. Just like you kind of like pre-know who's gonna be like the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You establish that like within the first 3 messages. Hi, into.
Oh yeah, grinder talk. Yeah.
Yeah, top, bottom, verse. Get all the things situated first, and then it's okay. How are you? Like, you know what I mean? You gotta go right away, like because if you're both like top, okay, bye. bottom, you guys are gonna kill each other.
Oh my gosh. Where was I? You keep making me lose my place from laughing so much.
Sorry.
Max smiled and thought, "Damn, a cutie who douches before a date. Aren't I the luckiest in the world?
Ooh.
Call me by your douche, and I'll call you by mine." Mac uttered. Lohan, Clinton, and they said to each other, what? Okay, let me go back. So call me by your douche, and I'll call you by mine. Mac uttered. Lohan, Clinton. They said to each other their douches' names as they proceeded to kiss passionately. Okay, sorry.
Thank you for hookup time with Mike.
There's like one more sentence. Mac and Jake went home that night and made love. Then they fell in love with each other and went on to lay children. The end. Lay children. What does that mean?
Y'all were a pedophile crime duo. That's what that means.
Pedophile crime duo. Mike can't keep a job. Greg Paul's out here wanting farts on his face. Lindsay Lohan has Asian babies on her head.
For whatever reason.
What a fanfic.
Honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Let me go through all my many notifications.
Your multiple notifications about random things.
Oh my God, imagine like, I have to stop letting you, imagine someone text me something like inappropriate. That'd be so crazy, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's so insane.
But yeah, was that hard to read, or is that just me? Am I like
that wasn't that hard to read. There was just certain moments where it was like, oh, that was a misspelling. But
so I belong in the pigeons.
So you belong in the pigeons.
Okay. Well, I think
But you're the best pigeon of them all.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It was literally me, all like the kids with like Tourette's and stuff like that, and like the foreign exchange kids who like English wasn't their first language.
And then just you.
And then me.
Wow. And here you are.
Here I am.
Working at
But I had a
Starbucks,
learning
apparently.
disability.
Okay. So
I
do you want to talk about that?
No, I do want to start. I want to start like pre-recording these into voice notes. If you guys want to turn your hookup stories into voice notes, that would be great because I don't want to get us like buzzers or bells, like tangent buzzers and bells.
Mm-hmm.
We could be like, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be fun,
Let's
actually.
Make this place freaky deaky. You know what I mean? We like
freaky deaky.
Yeah.
We get backlights.
Could we get a Jake Paul pinata? Who do we have beef with?
Jake Paul pinata.
Let's get a
Jake
pinata.
Paul fathead.
Yes, and just like fuck it up with a stick.
It's the entire time.
Can we get a Lindsay Lohan pinata? Please. And every time something bad happens, we hit it and drugs fall out.
You guys have that right down, guys. You wanna?
Okay. Yes. But it could be like a little, because she doesn't do drugs anymore. So it could be like a little like baggie of like stuff, like candy. Like a pixie stick.
Like a pixie stick?
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a Lindsay Lohan pinata?
I'm sure if we requested, somewhere can make us that.
If anyone is listening that makes pinatas
you
for a
guys
living.
think we're joking, but we've said this before, and we literally, the Baldondo monster cake,
Yeah,
they literally made us an ass cake.
Yeah, they made us an ass cake because we asked for it.
I said I wanted to eat an ass on camera, so we literally had a giant ass cake, and we just mucked.
And
we had
Mike
a video.
ate an ass on camera.
Yeah,
it was great.
Eating ass mukbang. It was a delicious cake.
It was delicious.
He invited us to his Game of Thrones birthday party, by the way.
When is it?
I don't know. It's in my DMs. We should look that up.
Well.
We should look that up. Side note, real quick.
Side note.
They're great people. If you guys ever need like a fun cake, they also have like a dick cake that if you press a button, it shoots.
Should scream? Yeah, I've seen that before.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What else are we talking about?
Where I was going this weekend. We want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, well, yes. Yeah.
Talk about the pains of YouTube conventions and all that shit.
Sure. I mean, I don't really go anymore. But
have you gone?
I used to go to Playlist. Are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Playlist.
Playlist. I used to.
So guys, I'm going to Playlist Live this coming weekend. I mean, this is going to be weeks afterwards, but I'm going.
Are you invited?
Yeah, I'm always invited. I never go if I'm not invited. I'm not going to travel all the way to Orlando for nothing.
Okay, we get it. Okay, we get it, guys. Doesn't go unless he's invited. Wow. So explain to me what that
because
is.
I mean I won't go to Playlist specifically because Playlist is not. I mean, it's not for me. It's not for my age group.
Yeah, I haven't been there. It wasn't in my age group either when I used to go. That's
it's very young. Playlist specifically is way more young than VidCon. But Playlist Live is a convention where it's like digital media people, creators of like every aspect of the internet compared to like all the other conventions. And because of that, there's a lot of like 15-year-old high school TikTok stars, you-knowers that get invited, and that's like the first ever convention they ever get invited to. So you don't know how to act.
No.
And that's the problem. So like literally the convention is a bunch of like 15-year-old high schoolers running around the hallways being drunk and doing God knows what.
Yeah.
While I stay in my hotel room just hoping nothing terrible happens.
But it's not just that. It's like they're 15 years old. They have like a large following, so they're very into themselves.
Yeah.
They also have money, so they're even more terrible.
Yeah.
And I never read them because also at the same time, if I had like 1 million followers and a shit ton of money when I was 16,
15, I'll be doing
I'd be a
stupid
monster.
shit. I'll be doing the stupidest shit.
I'd be a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I'm so happy I was like broke and like a normal kid. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because look at them now. Because then they go up and then they end up not actually like going to college and then they don't really do anything with their career.
We'll see. We'll see. Where does TikTok stardom take you?
I don't know. It's my second largest platform all of a sudden. Someone literally messaged me. They go, "Oh my God, are you Mike from TikTok?" I said, "What the fuck?" The fuck?
I mean, hey, you know,
Blowing
keep
up.
it going.
Blowing up.
Go for it, you
On
know.
this Tuesday.
Become a TikTok star and make that
No,
money.
No, I see there's people that literally, you ever see stuff and you're like, this shouldn't be on the internet. There's this like girl that's like posting like vlog updates of her like fighting with her mom and getting kicked out and like all these like court cases that she's filing and just like that's her whole TikTok.
That's her TikTok.
And I kind of want to be like, maybe not. Like maybe don't do that.
Yeah, people post the weirdest things on TikToks, like them confronting like their ex best friends because they found out like they slept with like their boyfriends or something.
I don't believe those half the time.
You don't believe them?
I think half the time it's fake for views.
Might be. Honestly.
Who got the balls? I think maybe once it was real, but then they were like, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to call this bitch. I'd be like, never have I ever fucked my best friend's boyfriend. And then like wait to see.
Yes, you did, bitch! Yes, you did, bitch! Yeah.
Unless I see hair pulling and like actual fight. Because you know what I would say if somebody fucked my boyfriend?
What?
Nothing. I would just eat them.
I can see that.
I would just.
I can see that.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't understand whenever people try to be like big ballsy and like have a conversation to confront.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
If I find out that you've already crossed the line with me, we don't got words. No words need to be said. It's a beeline to your face. That's it. That's it. I don't gotta waste time talking.
Yeah, no. TikTok's such a weird world. It's such a weird app. I feel like we're just old. I think that's why.
I think we are old.
I think it's just past our time a little bit. I'm saying that like I'm your age.
I'm even older than you.
I know. But it's interesting.
But I'm immature for my age and you're mature for your age. So it kind of like balances out.
So you mean we're equilibrium.
Yeah, we like, wow. Wow.
Wow.
Well, because what are you doing? Because I see these kids and they go, there's like, they always do, what's that? Is it, if I back it up, is it fat enough?
Oh, yeah.
When I
those,
throw
like,
it back?
Yeah, all those like,
Fast
I
enough?
don't.
But they're like 9. Okay, no, it's not fat enough. Don't be backing anything up. Go back to English and eat a snack. Okay?
Or like those like, or like do like, oh, are you a top or a bottom? And it's like these 13-year-old kids. I'm like, you're neither.
Yes,
you
you're
are
not
a
top
student.
or a bottom. You are hungry and late for math.
You are an 8th grader.
Yes, go home.
Go study for your test.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Yeah. It's just us trashing TikTok now.
It's trashing TikTok, but then I also remember like when I was their age, I was doing like shit too. I just didn't have this stuff available. So like I read them, but also would I be them if I was a kid nowadays? Because all I had to deal with was MySpace. And that was hard enough. Imagine if we had like YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. I'd be a
different person.
We could barely figure out how to deal with a top 8. At one point, we had a top 64, and everyone was like, "If you weren't on someone's top 64, man, you fuck off." Remember that?
That's MySpace?
Yeah. Did you ever do MySpace? Was that like a thing for you?
I joined MySpace around the tail end of it before like Facebook became a big thing.
It was like a big fucking deal. Like, if you wanted to be shady to someone, like say someone annoyed you, but you didn't want to say it, you would just bring them from like the 2nd spot on your top 8 to like the 4th. And then you'd go online and see it and be like, "What the fuck did I do?" Like it was a big deal. Like you're like, oh my God. Like it was a big thing. And if like someone broke up, you would go from like their number one to gone. Or if someone just took you off it was a top 8 was such a fucking social construct because it literally would cause fights.
A cultural phenomenon.
Yes. And it was like very pecking order. Like it was the person you were dating and then maybe like family and then like your like squad, like your close group of friends.
Wow. Yeah, mine was just like, I don't think I had a top 8. I think I had 4 people. And that was it. I didn't have that many friends when I had MySpace. I had like, it was middle school. I didn't have that many friends in middle school. Wow. I was not popular in middle school. I was friends with like 4 people and they were all girls. That was it.
Gay.
People kept calling me weird. And look at me now.
Wow. You made a career out of it.
6 figures a year.
Wow, that flex. You're trying to slide that through. I'm over here like getting fired from Starbucks. Do you know that if you Google Mike MGTV, the second thing that comes up is Mike MGTV fired?
You just hit your mic. You want to say that again?
The second thing that comes up is Mike MGTV fired.
Really?
I've only gotten fired twice.
That's all it takes. You got fired twice in 2 public scenarios.
And only one of them was like a real job, guys. Calm down. Like you got fired from low hand. I'm like, I wasn't even I didn't have a green card.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Have you ever looked up your net worth and all that stuff? Is that available online?
Apparently, yeah. I have.
What is yours apparently?
Like 380,000.
Yeah, mine is like 600,000. I'm like, where?
Where? Blake, you know Blake, my friend Blake from Canada.
Yeah.
His is 52 million. He's got like 160,000 YouTube subscribers. 52 million. I was like, I don't know Canada's fucking currency, bro, but I don't think that's how that works. 52 million because he don't give a fuck. He literally was like. He made a video, how much money can you really get from 1 million views on YouTube? And like went into the video analytics and just like showed everybody. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, fuck it up, boy. Just like really call yourself out.
That's interesting.
So TikTok.
So playlists.
Oh, well now I think it's weirder because when I used to go to playlists, it was just YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now like I said this before to you in a personal conversation. I feel like YouTubers now play that's just like insurance for them.
Well, yeah.
When it comes to it, I feel like YouTube right now, if you think about it in the digital space, YouTube is like the traditional television of digital right now. Because everyone, like if you're big on TikTok, you make a YouTube channel. All the Viners made a YouTube channel.
But
like,
never
everyone
converts.
always goes to YouTube.
It almost never converts.
Convert.
I see these people really salty on TikTok. They're like, you guys aren't going over to my Instagram. And I don't care why. I'm like, yeah, because they don't actually give a fuck about you, you idiot. It's the same when people have like big Instagrams. They're like, oh my God, you won't go over to my YouTube channel. It's because they don't care. There's attention spans for all different social media. I studied this. Mm-hmm. If you have a large following on Instagram, those people are willing to give you 0.3 seconds of their attention. That means they scroll, they go hot, and keep going. They don't give a fuck. A YouTube following that, they will sit down and listen.
You on everything, yeah.
What's your weirdest? You put glitter dicks on your face. If you have people that can sit down, and
watch me put glitter dicks on my face for like 20 minutes.
They care about you. Like that's the difference. I think I always tell people there's different value in different social media followings, which is why everyone's like, "Oh wow, you're growing on TikTok." I'm like, "Great." Means absolutely nothing. That's why when I see people and their videos, they're like, "I'm TikTok famous." With like 1,000 likes, I'm like, go off, sis.
But yeah, I feel like playlists. Yeah, it's definitely not for YouTubers anymore. It's definitely changed. I feel like whenever we go, especially to like the pop-up ones, all the YouTubers just hang out together because it's just like a couple of us or something, and we're just like, we don't know what to do while all these like TikTok stars are running around the hotel being free, and we're just like, okay,
so what are you going to be doing? Here.
Literally, I'm going to be sitting by the pool drinking pina coladas. I have 2 things to do on Sunday, and that's it.
Should I come? I want to come.
I think it's too late now.
Bet.
Email someone. You want me to send you emails? We can hook it up.
No, I don't actually want to go to playlists. I just want to chill with you at the hotel. I have a house in Delray. Maybe I should go visit that. Maybe. Not this weekend. Never mind. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It sounds like a terrible time.
It is, and it's not. I don't know. It's fun and it's cute. There's a lot of free stuff. That's all I'm going for.
Are you going to be on any panels?
One panel. They put me on one panel. because I didn't want to do. Because usually when I go to these conventions, all they put me in is like LGBT, talking about stuff over and over again, and I love that. I mean, that's what made my channel basically. That's what made me big. But at the same time, whenever I'm doing those like representation panels, all I feel like now is I'm just taking a voice away from someone else that can be rising from that. You know?
Yeah.
Because I've been doing that for like 4 or 5 years now.
And how many times can you answer the question? How do I come out to my parents?
Over again. Yeah. And so I'm just like, might as well give someone else that voice. Someone else can be invited to these conventions and do that.
Smart.
Give them that opportunity.
Well, there's so many other things that you could be privy to talk about.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised I've never been put on a panel about editing. That's all I'm always asked about for someone, like by people. That's all I'm like credited for. It's like I'm surprised no one wants to like hear that in a panel.
You could have a video about literally nothing, but edit it funny. That's the thing. A lot of YouTubers
the power
aren't funny.
of good editing.
Yeah,
I can do an entire keynote about it.
I love when I see a YouTuber that's like so funny in their video because they're editing, and then when you put them like on a stage and have them do like live stuff, they no idea what to do.
Freeze, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was people were very afraid about with me when it came to my tour. But then, surprise, bitch. I'm funny sometimes.
It was fun.
It was cute. But yeah. I'm doing a panel about like my first video on YouTube. Like I'm doing with like a bunch of like OG YouTubers. I think I'm just grouped with them now.
What was your first video on YouTube?
I reviewed the 2012 Olympics. Yeah. My channel's changed.
Okay. That's fine. I've gotten rid of a lot of my old videos. My first video was called like how to make friends. And it was just me alone.
Wow. My first
like, being like joking about the fact that like it was a what to do during a snowstorm. Because I was trapped in my house for like 4 days.
So you decided just to make a YouTube video?
Like, well, yeah, what to do with your snowstorm. And I was like, chill with all your friends. And the camera went to like nobody.
Before Mac does it, I used to have me and my friends, when I was in my freshman year of high school, we used to have like a channel together where we like only private uploads just to each other. We would make private upload videos, just random shit. And I guess that's how I started editing first. And that's why my YouTube channel's the way it is. Because I was editing like way before Mac does it, yeah.
I had a channel before Mike MGTV. It was WTFJH201.
It wasn't Mike Loves Girls?
That was my screen name. That was my screen name was Mike Likes Girls.
Likes Girls.
And girls was spelt wrong. GRLS. No
that.
I in girls. Anyway, yeah, it was.
So playlist.
Yeah. What else? What else other than playlists is there? There's VidCon.
Playlists. There's VidCon. There's Summer in the City. Those
all sound terrible.
Those are the big ones, I think, right now.
I would go to VidCon.
VidCon. When it comes, VidCon is like the convention. That's like the legit like business. You're in front of like Nickelodeon, MTV, BET people. Playlist is like a business vacation. Basically, you're at a resort and you're just drinking all day. That's really all I do.
I've heard great things about TanaCon. I would love to go to that.
Oh my God, throwback. Speaking of TanaCon, I ordered a TanaCon hoodie like 2 years ago and never got it. And then we got a refund from it. They just took my money and just never gave me anything.
Really?
It was like a $52 hoodie.
Was that on the TanaCon website? Was there a website for it?
Yeah, there was a website. It was through Fanjoy or something. And they just never... They never even shipped it or anything. They were just like, thank you for giving this money.
Did you tweet at her about it?
Yeah, I tweeted about it. And then literally on that same day I tweeted her about it, she started retweeting a bunch of people like buying her merch. And it's like, oh, that's a very narcissistic move.
I'm more upset at you for buying a TanaCon hoodie.
I did it as a joke because I was going to wear the TanaCon hoodie to VidCon. That year when TanaCon was happening.
Got it.
When TanaCon was supposed to happen. But it didn't happen.
Got it.
But yeah.
Wow. I like going to these conventions because then you can see how people actually are and not the way they portray themselves on their videos. Like, I love when you see, like, the cutesy, like, child audience girl that, like, makes, like, really PC videos just getting, like, finger blasted at an after party. That's always fun. Happened several times. I swear to God. I love it. I'm like, yes, bitch,
it's very interesting to see, like, a lot of these people you watched online and how they really are in real person. A lot of them, a lot more people are stoners in real life than they are online.
Oh,
100%.
Shocker. That's the least of your problems.
Yeah.
You have other people actually committing crimes. Straight crimes.
Straight up, yeah.
Straight up crimes.
Yeah, straight up.
How many of them do their taxes?
I don't want to get into that.
I know you do your taxes.
I do because I cry about it every single time this year of the month. Yeah.
But I would go to VidCon. I probably will. I went to StreamCon. It was in New York City. It was like one of those things in New York City.
There's like Vlog University now. There's so many random pop-ups that come up every year.
I did a body positivity panel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. talking about like body dysmorphia, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was fun.
Did you do it with Anthony? No.
No, I did it with, who was on it? Someone I didn't know, and then Michelle Aiken. Remember? She had a channel with Grace Helbig once upon a time.
Oh, yeah.
Grace and Michelle. They're cool. It was great.
That's the tea.
We talked about some stuff. I would go to VidCon. I won't ever probably go to Playlist again unless it's to go to Florida. I do want to go to Miami, though. We should go to Miami. Let's go on a
down.
trip.
I don't know.
Let's go on a messy trip,
I don't know
guys.
if I want to do Miami with you. I'm afraid of you.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it with you either. I think I'd be bored.
Wow. What a friendship we have.
No, you and I would have fun, I think, on like a, I think we could do Australia.
Australia together?
Yeah.
Yeah. International Mac is different
Is it?
than National Mac. Yeah, I'm in a
We
different
have
country.
fun when we go
bitch.
out.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a chaotic time when we go out.
Just not Miami because I don't think I'm going to be nuts if I ever go to Miami.
I know you will.
I don't want you to see me like that.
I
There's some
don't.
things. There's some things I don't take you to because I don't
yeah,
want you to.
There's
see
some
me
things I
like
don't
that.
want to go with you to because I know you're going to be a certain way, and
Yes.
I'm like, I don't want to see that.
But yeah, it's just Miami though. It's Miami.
It's Miami.
It's Miami.
It's Miami.
Yeah. Don't see me. Everybody always wonders, like, when you need to be concerned is like whenever I go on a trip, and they're like, "You didn't post at all on your social media." I'm like, "Yes, there's a reason. I don't want you to see me. I'm wasted. I'm out on the beach, naked somewhere, having a great time. Nobody needs to see that on my story.
Nobody needs to see
Nobody needs to see that on my story. You know what I mean? That's not public knowledge. That's just Mike having some drinks.
Have you ever thought about making a Finsta? Showing people the true Mike.
No,
Your close friends.
no, not
No?
at all. The OnlyFans. No, that's like what I use TikTok for. That's the shit I don't care about.
Mhm.
It's just like
Yeah, that's literally what my TikTok is too. I
It's
just post
my
random
social
things.
media vomit.
Yeah, I just post whatever random videos I'm thinking of. Like, yeah, I'm
Yep.
doing this, guys. Look at me.
And people love it.
Love
And I'll tell you
it.
what, it feels
They
great.
love it.
It feels great to have stuff that you don't care about because like I worry so much about your YouTube stuff. Like that's the content I care about.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is just like, I don't know. I'm still awake at 3 a.m. Here's a random thought.
Exactly.
And then yeah, TikTok, I don't give a fuck.
TikTok is just, yeah.
Which is why I get
Video
offended
vomit.
that it's doing so well. I'm like, guys, I put the least amount of effort into this. Meanwhile, YouTube's over there shitting on me.
Should we end this? I feel like we've been going on for so long.
How long have we been doing this?
55 minutes.
55 minutes at least. Yeah, everybody's like, shut up.
Shut up. Stop talking. But you go to VidCon, wouldn't go to Playlist. You don't need to go to Playlist.
No.
Honestly, I think this next playlist, or this place I'm going to is going to be my last one.
Let's
I'm
have our
probably
own
not gonna
con.
Start our own convention.
Yeah.
MessyCon.
Yeah.
Is there a podcast convention? Should we look into that? Should we go like serious about this? Go to conventions, podcast conventions,
Yeah.
mixers,
Yes.
mingle with other podcast people.
Yeah. Should we be social? Let's be friends. Let's go make
We should
friends.
hang out.
Yes. Yeah, I've been sniffling into this mic for a hot minute. Where can people find you, Mac?
People can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. Where can people find you, Mike?
People can find me anywhere if you search at MikeMGTV. And if you guys want to listen to our podcast, you could listen to us on SoundCloud,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify.
and Himalaya, the one and only Himalaya. And while you're there, why don't you and while you're there, why don't you subscribe to us for future content on there?
And you can watch us on YouTube every Friday. Wow.
At MessyPod, youtube.com/MessyPod.
And be sure to send in like hookup time stories and any fun gay agendas or things you want us to talk about or do to at messypod@gmail.com.
And is that it?
I think we good.
Is that it?
I'm looking around the crowd. I think everybody's like,
We're
we
great.
good.
We're
We good?
satisfied.
We see each other.
I see you. And you have just been douched.
Messy. Messy. Messy.